So, this is Boruto's time skip design, the first actual look. I know we've had a couple of different looks at him in terms of we had the initial, chapter 1, the anime episode 1 many years ago. That was like what, 7 years ago or something like that. And then as of recent, Ikamoto had released a couple of designs of Kawaki and Boruto, but this is the official look, and flat out the swag is insane. Homie looks like, I don't know, he was Michael Jackson going into becoming a shinobi type of vibe, with the one glove on the hand. He just needs like some sparkles on the glove. Like, the drip is freaking insane, bro. I love it. I love it. I love it. I'm not even gonna cap. Like, a lot of people had, different or differing opinions when it came to Sarada's design. We seen what Sarada looked like in, recently they showed like a glimpse of her face and whatnot. People had their opinions, the hair, blah, blah, blah. But there is no denying, bar none, hands down, Boruto's new design is fire. Duripidas, whatever you want to call it. This is straight up gas. Hold on, let me get the thumbnail ready. This is the thumbnail. Hold up. We gotta get the thumbnail. Hold on. Wait. Which way? Oh, no. It'd be, hold on, there. There we go. Hey. And I got a pesky fly in here. So, looking at it, let's see, because a couple of things to mention, right? Because there's been so many theories. There's been so many theories about Boruto's look based off, again, that episode 1, that chapter 1, regarding the, I should be on stream with the coat dog. It's August, homie. Homie, it's August, you know what I'm saying? But come to think of it, dog, I ain't gonna lie. Because there's a convention coming up that I may go to because my kids want to go. I'm still a little on the fence because I really don't like doing conventions anymore unless, again, I'm going as a performer. But, maybe I could pull that off, you know what I'm saying? Get the glove, I got some black jeans, I got a white button down, you know what I'm saying? Have it open, I got a shinobi headband over there, you dig? I think I could pull it off, you know what I'm saying? Then get a coat, throw it on me, but yeah, again, it's August, it's hot as hell, so I don't know if I can pull it off like that. I got the tattoo, you know what I'm saying? We going in, karma marked up, but there was one big thing, right? That you got to look at it like this. Initially, people were saying that it's 100% confirmed, and including myself, I felt like there had to be some validity to why we would see Boruto in this manner. In the beginning of the Boruto anime and manga, Boruto is seen with Sasuke's cloak, and I believe we even see his sword, if I'm not mistaken. And a lot of people immediately assume that, oh, that's because Sasuke has to be dead, or something happened to Sasuke in general, like something went wrong with Sasuke, and Boruto is wearing that to honor him. And based off of this, unless Sasuke died in the midst of the time skip, which would be horrible, I'm not even gonna lie, unless they, I don't know what type of writing you got to pull off to have a death of the most prominent, or the second most prominent character in all of Naruto off screen. But unless something happened to Sasuke in between, which maybe they could pull off, I don't know. Like, you start off, you see Boruto, and like, there's like a somber look, and we get a flashback at some given point to during the time skip, Kawaki and the village hunted them down, and Sasuke got into a scrape, and Kawaki managed to kill Sasuke. So it would be crazy, and it got to be very, 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 very well explained in order for it to make sense, because, yo, come on, son, it's still Sasuke. Even though they've been playing our guy, even though they've been saying, like, yo, he got one eye, one arm, he's completely destroyed, it's still Sasuke. So that would have to be explained. But the fact that we're starting off, and if it isn't that we're going to get something along the lines of that, if Sasuke did survive the time skip in between Boruto chapter 80 and 81, then that means that Boruto is just running around in a similar fashion to how Gohan ran around after he trained with Piccolo. It's like, yo, dog, you're around the guy so long, you're going to be inspired by him. You got to change your clothes unless Boruto's going to be stank ass, you know what I'm saying? Like, he don't have access to his 1,000 of the same clothing in his closet anymore. He's going to have, a wardrobe change. He's going to have a glow up, so to speak, and he's going to do it in the manner of the guy that he's rocking with, that is, his inspiration, his idol, the person that he looks up to the most. He's going to look more like him. So it doesn't have to be the worst that, fans, we always jump to the straight conclusion, something bad happened. Holy, oh no. It could just very well be that, I'm with my sensei. I want to be just like my sensei. I look up to this dude. Yeah, I'm going to dress like him as well. Why not, dog? I'm inspired as hell by this guy. So, unless something happened to Sasuke in between 80 and 81, Boruto, the reason why he has the cloak and the sword is not that Sasuke died. It's not that something horrible happened to Sasuke. It's simply that I'm around my sensei and I'm dressing and following his lead, which there's nothing wrong with that at all. And it looks drippy as hell on Boruto. I ain't gonna lie. It's just like, wow, you know, everybody be giving Ikamoto some hate, so to speak, for all the, you know, questionable things regarding certain aspects of the manga with the art. But there's no denying this one, dog. And I hope that if we could keep this going, like, let's just try and remove the Sarada character design from our minds. Because for better or worse, whether you like it, you don't like it, it was still a little bit controversial. And people, you know, had their issues or whatnot. This one, I don't think there's any denying, like, yo, this is heat. This is flat out heat. And of course, there's gonna be people fucking mowing the lawn when I'm trying to do this shit. Classic world, hey. But yeah, let me see what's going on in the chat. What's going on in the chat? What's good, everybody? Everybody coming through just now. What's good? What's good? Let's see. Sasuke lesson 1. Absolute drip for the time skip. Facts. Rising 27. So clean. Yep. Let's see what else. What's going on in here? What people got to say? Thank you for being a first-time chatter, Courtney Nickel. His cape looked different from Sasuke's, though. It kind of does look a little bit different than the one that we've seen in the... Because it could, you know... I don't want to... Let me not jump the gun, so to speak, and say that that's the exact same cloak that we see here that he's wearing in the time skip that we see, you know, down the road. Because this could very well be a case of... This is multiple... You know, there's multiple time skips. Because also, looking at Boruto right here, I gotta ask you guys, and you guys let me know. Does he look the same age as the Boruto we see at the beginning of the, you know, series, the one that's fighting Kawaki on the Hokage monument where the, you know, Konoha is destroyed? Does he look like the same aged character here that he looks over there? Because if not, then we can also expect one more time skip at some given point during the Boruto story to get him to that. Because I'll be honest with you, he does look still slightly younger than that Boruto. Now, granted, art style wise, this is a little bit different. Like, this is that more realistic approach that Ikamoto from time to time delves into, and especially when he's doing colored pages, he dives into giving you this more I guess you would say, like, realistic type of look, a little bit more delicate on the shading and how he approaches it or whatnot. But what do you guys think? Do you think that that's the same age? That's what he's going to be? Because that would also explain why potentially it looks more like he's wearing Sasuke stuff in that time skip 6-7 years from now, or 6-7 years from now. Oh my god, that we saw 6-7 years ago, and not because this looks clean. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. He looks slightly younger. He looks a little younger, to be honest. No, he looks more feminine. He looks older. I don't say older. That's a reach for, to be honest with you. What's up, Fnev? You called it the fight with Konohamaru that had me. Oh man, I haven't watched that yet. Let's stay on topic though, folks. Let's stay on topic. We told Bleach another time. Ikamoto did say he would adjust the initial design. I feel you, G. Always another obstacle, but we still moving on. Oh, yeah. No, they're going crazy back there right now. I ain't even gonna lie. And I got different headphones on. I got my noise-canceling ones on. Let me see. Can I? Yeah, hold on. Let me see. Maybe I could get the noise-canceling ones on. Because they, right now, are, like, trying to kill your boy. They're trying to get him. Let's see. Oh, wait. Of course, because I pulled him out, they stop him. But you know what? I'm going to be proactive and not reactive and assume that they're going to keep the fuck... Yep, there we go. Hold on, folks. Technical difficulties. It's hard for me to hear you guys. Or not hear you guys. I'm going nuts today. Alright, hold up. There. Also, it's good to hear myself. I like that. We'll put those there for now. And while we're at it, for the video on demand, and for anybody that's just joining in, I got an album out called The Rise of Tim Roosevelt. It's out right now on all streaming platforms. You can stream it. I got records on there like Day Ones. That's the intro to all my videos. I got Mistakes. Very great record. A lot of people love and appreciate. I got God Asked. A lot of really awesome records. And if you subscribe right now to my Twitch, you will get a free copy. I will ship it out to you. So definitely a win-win for you. The Rise of Tim Roosevelt out now. Now, with that being I I'm gonna stand on that. He looks younger to me. He looks a little bit younger. I don't know how younger, but yeah, the time skip. I was guessing that the time skip was gonna be about 3 to 4 years. Like, how old is Boruto? Before we even get into the time skip, is a question we gotta ask. I'm imagining he's like 13ish. Like, maybe he started off 12 in the beginning of Boruto, and by the time we get to here, he's about like 13, I'm gonna say. So if he's 13 on like chapter 80, and this is about like 3 years later, I would say he's about 16 there, and there's a possibility that the Boruto we see fighting Kawaki, because they look older there. Now that, let me, as a matter of fact, why am I even asking this question without having it up there? Let me get Boruto time skip. Let me just get the actual images. Boruto time skip. Color. Let me get the color page. So as y'all can see, damn, it's a little bit difficult to see the... Hold on. I want to get it blown up side by side. Hold on, let me... give me a second so we can actually really analyze the differences. Now again, like what was said earlier, Ikemoto did say that he was going to update the design slightly. Mind you, he drew this shit like 7 years ago, you know what I'm saying? So, in between, I'm sure he's going to want to have some modifications, so to speak. But I don't think the design is going to be updated drastically to the point of like the age difference and whatnot. Okay, hold on. Wait, no, not you. You stay there. Okay. So, boom. That is what Boruto looked like in the very first chapter of the time skip or of the manga when it began, and this is Boruto, what he looks like now. Let me zoom it up a little bit. Bam. And I'm gonna be honest with you. Okay, the cloak looks the same for the most part. It's black and pink. The shirt, is that the same shirt? I mean, it's a white shirt, but this one looks more like a dress shirt, and that one looks more like a white tee. Like, the new one looks like a dress shirt. The other one just looks like a regular raggedy white tee. Also, the karma mark is far extended, which it could just mean that he has his karma activated, but it's far extended down the right arm. And honestly, facially and even hair wise, again, it could be because he's in the midst of a battle, but he does look older to me in the initial design. And that's, I'm imagining, the same sword as well. So I don't know, it's really difficult to say because it looks very similar, to be honest with you. It looks straight up. Bro is missing a belt layer and he is wearing a t-shirt here. Okay, yeah, I see that. Well, it could be that the shirt is covering the other belt layer, to be fair. Because, you know, it could be that, remember, look at the new one. In the new one, his shirt is tucked in his pants. And the old one, his shirt is hanging out. So it could just be that that belt layer is being covered by the shirt. So that's a major possibility. He also doesn't have the Michael Jackson glove. What's good, Ronnie Williams? He looks younger on the V-Jump cover. He does. He looks less serious. Well, not less serious. What would be the word? He looks less mature-faced. Like, on the old one, he looks like probably he's 18 there, and in this one, he's 16, which could very well be that throughout the course of Boruto, some time is going to pass. It doesn't necessarily mean that we're going to have a standard shonen jump or shonen type of time skip of 2 years later. It could very well be that just as he's training with Kashin Koji, you know, 6 months passes here, 3 months pass here, and it's not going to be like this drastic, massive thing, but it ultimately leads back to that Boruto, because that Boruto, again, he comes across to me as about like 18, maybe even 19. This Boruto looks like he's about 16-ish or whatnot. But for the most part, yeah, Ikemoto is pretty consistent with the design. It's not drastically different. I wonder, in the old design as well, it doesn't look like he has the sleeves, the white sleeves under. It could be that they're like what's rolled up, but notice how like the sleeves on the new design is like long white sleeves, and on the old design you don't see the long white sleeves there. But it could be that it's just covered up or tucked or folded or rolled up, shall I say. Hey, Ronnie Williams got his copy of The Rise of Tim Roosevelt. That's what's up. That's what's up, dog. Appreciate your support as always. Thank you so much. He looks battle hardened in chapter 1. Yeah, like this Boruto, mind you, he probably went through some stuff with Sasuke. We're probably gonna get something huge, similar to like when Jiraiya was attacked by Naruto when he went, you know, 3 tails or 4 tails and lost his freaking mind. So we're probably gonna have some stuff like that, but he's probably going to go through way more in the time between now and, you know, getting to that final battle with Kawaki. Like, there's no way that there's not going to be struggle. I mean, for crying out loud, we got Code and a Ten Tails army. You know, we got Kawaki himself. We got all sorts of stuff that could be implemented as well. Because let's not forget that with this time skip and whatnot, there is a lot of room for characters that are newer, which they could still have connections, but nevertheless, for new characters to be introduced. So that's also a big thing. We might have more threats to come. Not to mention Damon. Damon is another threat that we have to face, unless he like flips, you know, and Ada says, you know, I've had enough of Kawaki. This is not the new chapter. This is the cover for the new issue of V Jump. The chapter's still, we about a little less than a week out. Like, usually the spoilers start coming out around 16th. The fan translation be like 17th, 18th. The official will be about the 20th. But the latest cover of V Jump is out, like, to show, hey, what's to come in the next week or so. And on the cover, we have time skip Boruto, which is crazy. Definitely a different shirt design, which, yeah, he said himself that he was gonna update the design, so that's nothing too shocking. And I'm guessing he's not gonna look quite like his adult counterpart, you know, the other clone, Orochimaru's other clone of him, but he's probably gonna look older. He gotta look a little bit older, but again, I think that for whatever reason, they're deciding to leave room for a little bit of aging up for these characters. So there's going to be something drastic that happens in between things, which to me it feels like is confirming that either a time skip happens, or B, a lot of time in the story is going to pass in Boruto. Because again, now that I'm looking at him, that is an older, more hardened Boruto that we see in the initial beginning of the story that's fighting Kawaki. This Boruto is not quite there yet. This Boruto still is, you know, thinking about swag, so to speak. Like, yo, he's still drippy as hell. Look at him. You know what I'm saying? He looks like he could go down a runway model type of shit, you know? This Boruto looks like, yo, on the dead homies, it's curtains, fam. You know what I'm saying? Boruto took Sasuke's spare glove, dude, for himself to go Super Saiyan 2 hairdo. Yeah, wow. Now that I think of it, his hair more looks like a Super Saiyan 2S. Like, it looks a little bit more like it's standing in the old one, and in this one it's like, yeah, it's standing, but it's not quite the same. It's like from Super Saiyan to Super Saiyan 2 almost. I wonder if that's intentional, or again, just it's been a lot of years since homie drew this. We have to keep that in mind. You know, 7 years in between drawing something, you're not going to be able to replicate it precisely. Let's see, what else? Obviously, 2 blue vortex. We still don't know what that means. It could mean, again, Kawaki and Boruto. It could mean Boruto's 2 eyes. It could mean Boruto and Himawari. It could mean Ada's eyes, which a lot of people are theorizing on that. I like the aspect of the vortex thing, because vortex also can mean Uzumaki. 2 blue Uzumaki. That could mean, again, that Kawaki is technically Kawaki Uzumaki now, because of the whole, you know, Ada's wish, so to speak. And Boruto is always going to be Boruto Uzumaki, no matter what, you know, nonsense they try to pull. So it could very well lead into, you know, that this is the rivalry of both of them. And I'll be honest, I think that we're going to see Boruto and Kawaki fairly early have a run-in, and then it's going to go the same route of Shippuden, where Naruto and Sasuke ran into each other, and then there's a massive separation for a long time. Like, I want for Konoha to, without Boruto having to bust in with Sasuke, I want Konoha to catch on their own little by little, with Sarada working from the inside. Because remember, Sarada and Class Rep are still very aware that, you know, this is not right. This is not the truth. This, you know, whatever reality has been, so to speak, distorted. So I want for Konoha to figure things out, and maybe eventually they catch on, and Kawaki like has to throw hands real quick and then dip out of there, and then that's when Boruto and Sasuke meet up with him. Thank you for being a first-time chatter, Draken14. I bet Momoshiki put Sasuke's sword so far up Sasuke's backside to the point where he started seeing visions of Naruto. I'm done with you. I'm done with you, homie. Yeah, the first scene might be a midway scene. Mitsuki, I think, will be tied power scale wise a little bit below Sarada. Boruto's got a new bolt necklace and another Uzumaki. Does he? Well, I can't really see on that one. But yeah, because remember, his name is a play on Neji, like bolt. You know, Neji, I think, means like screw, whatnot. But yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I think we still have a ways to go with this story, which is dope. It's dope to know that Boruto is still going to, for better or worse, whether you like it or not, it's dope to know that, okay, there's a plan here for this thing to go on for some time. They're not going to introduce younger versions of characters that we know ultimately still have a little bit of growing to do even after the fact. Is that a tattoo? Where? Are you talking about me, or are you talking about Boruto's karma marks? What if Himawari comes back savage, though? I want that. I need that, bro. I'm not going to keep repeating that what I've said a million times of her being the new Gohan, but Himawari coming back. Obviously, at first, unless during the time skip she breaks out of the spell and is woken up, she's going to ride hardcore for Kawaki. And you can imagine that it's going to be even more heartbreaking and devastating for Himawari once she finds out the truth. Because just because you get your memories back, it ain't going to change the fact of, like, Himawari does love Kawaki. Like, at this point, remember, she's a little girl, and at this point, she has a bond with Kawaki as well. So when she finds out what he did to Naruto, what he did to Hinata, what he did to Boruto, that's going to be devastating, and I can't wait for that, because that is the one person, same way Sasuke couldn't do, or Itachi couldn't do nothing to Sasuke, I'm calling it that. Kawaki, you know, he could send Naruto and Hinata into another dimension. He could betray Boruto and have the entire shinobi world go after him. I don't think that he could do that to Himawari. Out of everybody, I think the little sister, so to speak, that he found in this new life of his, I don't think he could do nothing. But Himawari, you know what I'm saying? When she loses it and activates that Byakugan, it's about to be all bad for homie. All bad. She will save both brothers. That's so dope to think of, like the little sister that's gonna go out to save both brothers, and that'll also solidify why she became a shinobi to begin with. I don't know how many people watch the anime. You know, again, I used to watch the anime from time to time, and one of the big core pieces in the anime, which I think it was also mentioned in the manga, not too sure, was for a while Himawari was indecisive about whether or not she wanted to become a shinobi. Like, that was a decision that she had to come to terms with, and one of the big things was she wanted to, which I do think it was addressed in the anime as or in the manga as well, I'm pretty sure, that she ultimately decided, yeah, I want to do it for my brother. So that's going to be a very big deal as well, that I'm doing it for one brother. No, I want to do it for two brothers. But again, I think that that's going to be over the course of the time skip. That's not going to happen right away. I think we're going to probably even potentially get mad at Himawari for some parts, because she's probably going to ride hardcore for Kawaki while she's under this illusion, the same way she would ride hardcore for Boruto. But the difference is she don't know that Kawaki is a fraud. The Boruto anime filler built a good relationship between Himawari and Kawaki. They did. I mean, I wasn't a fan of those episodes. I wasn't a fan of, you know, having tea and crumpets with, you know, 20 little kindergartners and all that stuff. But nevertheless, they did build a solid foundation. So when the anime does return back, that's another thing that's going to... Like, the anime onlys, they have one hell of a different experience with Boruto than any manga reader is ever going to have. They are loving these characters a lot more. The stakes is a lot higher for them. They are enjoying this a lot more than the manga readers. I gotta be honest. If you really love the Boruto anime, this is 10 times more hardcore for you, because now you have these characters that you've seen so much more interaction with. You're so much more invested into the Boruto world. So that's the benefits of having all that anime only filler or whatever. Again, a lot of it for me was personally, like, unwatchable to a certain degree, but if you really did enjoy it, if you really did love it, you are 10 times more being rewarded. So that's the benefits from sticking around with the Boruto anime, is like, this is a big reward for you because you love these characters even more. You've been around these characters, you've seen these characters in funny, you know, obstacles, funny missions, all sorts of stuff. Himawari versus Boruto, like Sasuke versus Itachi. Oh my god, don't tell me that. Boruto versus Himawari on some shit, and Boruto's doing it also that she could see, the same way Itachi was like, I want your eyes, I want your eyes, and all along it was just to wake Sasuke up. Yo, don't do that though. Come on, don't do that, please. Oh, Lee. Not that. Anything but that. Yo, what's good? Jay Garcia in the building. Time skip design looks sick. He actually looks more older in this design than in the previous one. Really? You think he looks older in the new design than the old one? I think it's the opposite. They just tripping with 80% filler. Yeah, that 80% filler is outrageous, honestly outrageous. And I know that some people they try to cap that, oh, Ikamoto said it's all canon. I don't give a fuck what Ikamoto said. It's filler, okay? 90% of that shit is never gonna be addressed, never was, never will be addressed in the manga. You don't see 90, like, Iwabe and Denki are filler characters. I don't care what you want to tell me that, no, he said, I don't care. They're filler characters. We're gonna be very clear about that, right? Let's not kid around here, folks. What's good, anime lover? What's up, Fornev? It's crazy. My oldest nephew was asking me if I'm gonna watch Fornev stream today because he didn't want to go home and stay and watch you with me because I put him on anime for your reviews, and I said no because I didn't think he was gonna stream. Now he's gonna be mad and think I lied to him. Nah, honestly, anime lover, I wasn't even sure if I was gonna stream or not. Like, I've been up since, I don't know, like a bunch of hours now. I've been working on a whole bunch of other things that I'm working on, and it was kind of a slight decision. Like, damn, do I do this or do I keep on doing what I'm doing? Do something else? Like, what's going on here? But I was like, you know what? Let's just rock out. Let's talk some Boruto. Let's get on the stream. Let's see what y'all think, because this is a very big moment, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? I've been talking about Boruto for better or worse since it began. You know, you can check my channel. I have chapter 1 reactions, reviews. I talked, I think, about the manga. I think I stopped talking about it at like chapter 3. Up until the Momoshiki stuff ended, so like I probably skipped maybe like 5 or 6 chapters of Boruto, and that was just, again, the Boruto Naruto the movie readaptation stuff. Everything else I've reviewed every single chapter of Boruto following that. So for me, like, yo, it's been a long time coming. I don't care that, yes, there's been some problematic aspects. The anime mainly being the problematic aspect. The manga, it's been a lot of build-up over the last couple of years. Post Ishiki Otsutsuki, it definitely didn't have the same vibe. Up until the last 4 chapters, that was just like, boom, yo. Ikamoto and Kishimoto and whoever is in charge, they just, you know, knocked it out the park with all of the stuff that's happened leading up into the time skip. Jigen's son got a glow up. It's character development for real, solely there to make the impact of Kawaki hit harder, but not needed, at least not 80%. Yeah, 80% was wild, I ain't gonna lie, they were wild boys for that. For sure, it was just a quick story, because he loves watching you too, to the point he will stay the night with me just to watch you, and I love it because we be bonding so much. That is so beautiful, anime lover. That is so freaking beautiful. God bless you and your nephew, dog, for real. That is beautiful to hear, and I appreciate it. I really do appreciate hearing stuff like that. That makes me feel like, oh wow, yo, there's people really that rock with my content to another level, to, you know, kind of have real moments. Like, that's a real moment, you know what I'm saying? Like, when I spend time with my kids, those are real moments. That's not just, you know, like, hey, I'm going out and chilling and having, like, no, those are real moments. Again, just God bless you and yours, bro, for real. We need that Kawaki time skip design next. Yes, we definitely do. That's the well, I ain't gonna lie, I would take a Mitsuki time skip design next. I'm fine with that. I'll be honest with you. I don't think we're gonna get anything else until the leaks, which I'm really leaning towards. I'm gonna skip out on the leaks, and I know y'all probably like, Fornev, Tim Roosevelt, which, by the way, my album is out right now on all streaming platforms. You can stream it, day ones, The Rise of Tim Roosevelt, baby, let's go. But you're probably thinking, Tim, how could you possibly, you can't skip these leaks. This is the biggest leaks we're gonna get for ages and ages. But that even more so makes me feel like, wouldn't I want to enjoy it as like one big reveal? Like, granted, it's gonna be very hard to dodge spoilers on Twitter. Like, this is gonna be astronomically hard. Like, cause here's the thing, I gotta keep it real. And shout outs to all the people that rock with Boruto. People like to act like Boruto is like this and that. And yeah, it does have a lot of a hate train, but the interest and the awareness of Boruto is much higher than majority of other series. Like, I know a lot of people like to play dumb and pretend like Boruto this and that, but this has very well the potential to break the internet, so to speak, or at the very least go trending and do all of that really big stuff that some of the other, only a few other series can do, simply because people are going to be very curious to see, like, okay, they're growing up a little bit, maybe it'll get more serious. So this is going to be talked about just as much as a lot of the other stuff. Maybe it won't be like, I mean, who knows, it could even be Gear 5th levels of attention. Why not? Again, this is, Boruto fans are automatically coming to check this out. Boruto fans are not missing this at all. We're not. Naruto fans are going to also be interested. People that don't even like Boruto, they're going to be interested just to see, oh, Naruto's Rugrats are older. Let's check this out. Who's this Kawaki kid? So that is going to add up. When you get all the Naruto fans to jump back in along with the Boruto fans, that's when you get moments like what happened with Naruto and Sasuke versus Jigen and Ishiki. That's when you get those moments where everybody just can't stop talking about it. So people can hate on Boruto all they want, 110%. I am telling you right now, that motherfucker back there is not real. No. Everybody is going to be watching and looking very closely to see what's about to happen here with Boruto. It's just unavoidable. One image of Boruto, like people can hate on it and all that stuff, but there is interest because this is Naruto's kids, no matter what. And on top of that, it's freaking good. If you read the last 3 or 4 Boruto chapters alone, you know, like, this is peak. That plot twist was the most unexpected and well executed plot twist I've seen in a very, very long time. Period. I don't care. Nobody's like, y'all not ruining this moment for us. Yo, Boruto fans have been waiting for this for 7 years, okay? 7 years. Boruto fans have been waiting and waiting and waiting. We deserve this moment, and by golly, we're gonna enjoy it, okay? We're not letting nobody take this one. But again, I say all that to say that I don't know if I want to ruin this moment. Not ruin. I don't know if I want to squander this moment away with, oh, look, here's a drawing here, here's a drawing there, or on day of chapters dropping, I got the whole thing and I have the, beautiful experience. So we'll see. To be honest with you, if you don't see anything from me, don't be surprised. I want y'all to know right now, if y'all don't see a stream, but y'all see like all the time skip designs leaking and all that stuff, it might just mean that I'm waiting and we're going to do a huge stream. I might because I think the chapter actually drops like on a Sunday, which is where all the other Shonen Jump stuff comes out. So I might take a full hour or 2 of that stream alone just to focus in on Boruto, but it'll be worth it. You know what I'm saying? It'll be worth the wait because y'all know how I'm coming when it comes to this shit. Y'all know when it comes to my Naruto's, okay? When it comes to my Naruto's, I'm coming strong. That's what she said. 7 years in the making, dog. I'm glad I could catch the streams. I gotta go get some rest. Have a bacterial infection since Monday. By the way, this is Wangola Familia on YouTube. Peace out, everyone. Oh, no doubt, Draga. Appreciate you coming through. Get well. I'm not gonna lie, Boruto came in 2017. I graduated twice before the time skip. Yo, dog, the Boruto anime started right around the time my daughter was born. Like, I was maybe, I don't know, a few episodes into reviewing the Boruto anime when my daughter was born. My daughter is 6 going on 7 years old. That's crazy. My daughter and Boruto's timeline is like, right there. Like, that's why I be looking at my daughter like, that's my little Himawari right there. You know what I'm saying? I did my Naruto journey from 2010 to 2014. I reviewed the manga. And then now I have my little Himawari right there. You feel me? Stream August 20th gonna be a lit one. Oh, it's gonna be a lit one, dog. We're gonna have the sages burning. We're gonna have candles. We're gonna just go wild on this one. You feel me? Hey, my brother H in the building. Shout outs to my brother H. Let's go. No, thank you, homie, and God bless you. Always. August 20th will be hype war between fandoms. There's no war. There's nothing you can unless Oda has Luffy find One Piece, unless Luffy becomes Pirate King. What else are you gonna do? Jujutsu, come on. Like, even if you finish up the fight with Sukuna and Gojo, that's not topping. Come on, stop. There's nothing right now that any other manga can do is going to top the excitement, the hype, and in general, everything that people are gonna feel for that Boruto time skip. Nothing. There's nothing y'all could tell me that they're gonna be able to do that's gonna top this. Chapter 1 of Two Blue Vortex is gonna be as big like Gear 5 from Twitter once. Oh, Twitter-wise, yeah. Again, the haters are going to come to, and the bots and the NPCs, they come in to talk their smack or whatever. Oh, Boruto shit, but I'm talking about who? And people, we're coming to enjoy, man. I'm coming to enjoy. I'm coming to enjoy mine. Like, that's the thing, dog. Like, we get so wrapped up into this internet shit, this whole matrix, this fake shit that the internet, is not real life or whatnot. We get into it and we end up almost hating the very things that we came on this shit to enjoy and that we love. You know what I'm saying? We let this thing manipulate us into hating the things that we enjoy. And I'm not letting that happen, dog. I'm coming on this bad boy to say exactly how I feel. Now, don't get me wrong. I ain't gonna lie, neither. Like, if there's some horrible stuff going on, like, I don't know, we get 15 pages of Inojin talking about how he took the best shit of his life, you best believe I'm gonna go in. I'm gonna go in heavy, pause. But, I don't see that happening at all. This is going to be the equivalent, damn near, to One Piece's time skip, going into New World in terms of hype. And, you know, people could hate it all they want, they could talk crap about it, but when that time comes, everybody's tuning in to see what's happening in the world of Naruto's children, period, bar none. And I hope we get, I'm gonna call it, for some reason, I'm going to call it, and I'm going to say that Orochimaru is going to be pivotal in the story. Here's a crazy theory. I have no facts to back it up, but I'm going to throw it right there, that when the manga starts off, Orochimaru is somehow, some way back living in Konoha, and maybe he's like Kawaki's right-hand man, or some wild stuff is going on. Orochimaru has to be in that one. It's a Kishimoto trait that if big stuff is happening, if the plot is moving in a major way, you can best believe Orochimaru is somewhere in the shadows, manipulating or doing some wild shit. Orochimaru is going to be in that return chapter. If he's not, I will be disappointed slightly, just because, like, it's a Kishimoto thing. You know Kishimoto, he loves him his Uchiha, he loves him his Orochimaru. Like, one of the things that really amplified Naruto even further, as far as, like, popularity, was the Chunin exams. Why the Chunin exams? One of the big things was when they were in the Forest of Death and Orochimaru attacked Sasuke. That was what really set shit off. You know what I'm saying? Imagine the first chapter is about Iwabi and Denki and Boruto. That's it. I'm flying to Japan. I'm gonna drop kick Ikamoto in his neck. All right, I'm drop kicking Ikamoto in his neck if that happens. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Again, design wise, new Boruto's design is absolute fire. Haters gonna hate, but it's okay. And honestly, I don't even, when it comes to that stream too, I'm not even addressing haters and all their nonsense. I'm gonna keep it real. I'm strictly coming in here to have a good freaking time. So just wanted to remind, because also for fans of my other stuff, just a small little update to throw in. There will not be an episode of Forever News this weekend. I'm taking the time. My kids are starting school next week, and I just want to allocate my time in a different manner. So this will be one weekend where there will not be an episode of Forever News. For people that look forward to it, I am sorry, but yeah, this weekend there won't be an episode of Forever News. I got some other stuff to handle, and like I said, my kids is going back to school soon, so I want to try and spend as much time as I can while I'm also handling some other important things that I need to take care of. So sorry about that for people that, because I know a lot of people really enjoy like starting their Saturdays, and I love that about Forever News, that it's you know, a lot of us, we grew up with Kids WB in the morning. We grew up with our Saturday morning cartoons. Saturday morning cartoons is all but gone. But since we all grew up, you know, we're a little bit older, how about you have something that is not necessarily Saturday morning cartoons, but you got, you know, a dude that loves talking passionately about anime and manga and stuff like that, giving you all the latest updates. So it's kind of like a little bit of a, we don't got Saturday morning cartoons anymore. We don't got Kids WB and all that stuff, but you got Forever News. So yeah, just this weekend though, is not that I'm going on a giant hiatus. Not yet anyway. Hey, no. But yeah. So just giving you guys a heads up on that. Thank God they removed the Naruto Next Generation in the title. Now he can finally be Boruto. I think that's going to be a very, very deciding factor on things, because also I think when they did that, it was to kind of always, you got to think algorithm wise, right? Naruto, especially you go back to 2016 2017, Boruto is not going to tackle the algorithms as hardcore as the word Naruto. Like, I'm strictly speaking, like putting the title into a database, like typing it into Google or whatnot. Having the word Naruto attached is going to drag anything, especially when you're putting millions of dollars in marketing. So you put millions of dollars in marketing, the name, the title Boruto attached to something that is already heavily ingrained in everyone's algorithms, Naruto, which is why, like, some people be like, yo, why am I getting your Naruto video from like 13 years ago recommended to me? That's because it's ingrained in your algorithms. So having Boruto, that's what they needed to do at the time. It's been many a years. It's not going to help anymore. We've already seen, like, pretty much, even when they did like the, I don't want to say crossovers, even when they had those big heavy Naruto moments where Naruto would fight Ishiki, Naruto and Sasuke and whatnot, we've seen that it would give a little bump, well, a giant bump, to be honest with you. It would be some of the biggest things on Crunchyroll's catalog, but it wouldn't do anything for Boruto itself. Like, that ship has sailed of utilizing Naruto to try and get Boruto lit very quickly. So now what we can do is, well, it's time for Boruto to stand on his own. It's very similar concept to like what I'm doing with crossing over from my anime content creation stuff that I've been doing for the last decade plus to being a full-blown musician. For a while, I was running with using my ForneverWorld name to make music. And it was, the same way that people were criticizing, like, yo, I wanted Naruto, what's this Boruto stuff? I wanted ForneverWorld, the anime guy. I don't want the music dude, what's going on here? So that's why Tim Roosevelt had to stand on his own, and that's why I created the Nimrod Media account. You can't, when you're trying to create something new, it's very difficult, and it's a task and a half to create it while you're still merged in with the previous stuff. So Boruto had to stand on his own the same way Tim Roosevelt is standing on his own right now. You feel me? Nephew in the building, he's jumping up. Hey, yo, what's good, nephew? Anime lover always be showing support. You and your uncle, I hope y'all having a good day and all of that stuff, and y'all have a good, well, it's not quite the weekend yet, but I hope y'all have a good weekend too if you're going to be with your uncle, and just in general, God bless both of you. I want a Black Clover X Boruto OVA from Puro. That would be phenomenal. I don't think that's going to happen, but it would be. It would be. Jigen's son. Who's Jigen's son, dog? Why are you saying, you think Boruto is Jigen's son? Where do you get that from? And yeah, with that being said, I don't think that there's much more to say. I guess, let me ask you guys real quickly. Which design, I mean, I think it's unanimous, but for the sake of it, which design are you liking more so far from the new design reveals we got? Do you like Sarada's more with her new design that we've seen, or Boruto's new design? I think for me, it's bar none, Boruto's new design. I don't know, Sarada's new design. I like how one person compared it to, like, she's looking like Bayonetta a little bit, because Bayonetta was cool. So I like that little comparison. But I'm just saying, homie, come on. Like, look at the swagoo. Homies drip this swagoo, you feel me? Tim Roosevelt, do you like Naruto's time skip design more or Boruto's? Yo, that's a good point. I keep it real. Wow, that's a real good one. I gotta give it to Boruto. Boruto's time skip design has way more drip than Naruto's. Like, don't get me wrong, Naruto was very efficient for what it was, and at the end of the day, Naruto was never a stylish kind of guy. Remember, this is the same kid that was left alone in an apartment, didn't have nobody. He had, orange and blue jumpsuit being a shinobi. Boruto grew up as the Hokage, the president's son, basically. So, two very different lifestyles, two very different upbringings, but I gotta go with Boruto's time skip design is way more hype than Naruto's. If you're talking about Shippuden, if you're talking about Hokage Naruto, I don't know, Hokage Naruto, I missed the long hair, and I always wanted him to have that Jiraiya long hair, which I still am going to say, when we get that inevitable Naruto continuation after Boruto, whereas like Naruto as older and he steps down as Hokage, Naruto's going to have that Jiraiya hair. I'm calling it, I'm calling it, I'm calling it. One more thing I'm going to say about Ikemoto, his design when it comes to male characters are always gas. Yes, yes. The dude reminds me of... What's homie's name? The creator of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, Hirohiko Araki. He makes character designs like these characters could be on like modeling runways. Like that's the way he makes his designs. Hey Tim, I just filled out my Twitch affiliate onboarding paperwork the other day, fam. Let's go! Get that shmoney. Just in general, keep doing your thing. You feel me? The Hokage cloak carriers other than Hinata need to go change Naruto's whole class. Yo, it's gonna be crazy when Naruto and Hinata come back as well. Like, that's, I guess, if there's one sad thing about the situation is the fact that Naruto and Hinata just missed out on a few years of their kids' lives. I will say that that's a bit of a bummer. I will say that one. But, they can always make up for the time, and at the same time, it's going to be funny as hell. Like, Boruto's going to be like 18 years old, and Naruto's still going to be the same age when he comes out that portal, because literally time has stopped for him, so that's going to be fascinating. Yeah, buddy, you get that YouTube. You just make sure you do it on your terms. Make sure you do it the way you want to do it, and don't let this shit trap you into a lifestyle that you're gonna potentially regret down the road. Always remember, utilize everything that I've shown you guys about the behind the scenes stuff and how all this stuff really works and what it could do to you. You know what I'm saying? Yo, Fenev, how did you know that the Grudge of Eden, or Fenev, did you know that the Grudge of Edinburgh movie came out yesterday? I did not, to be honest with you. Damn, if Naruto isn't aging, that means Sasuke would be older than him. Yeah, Sasuke, well, technically, wasn't Naruto like older? Like that's a plot hole where Naruto failed the exams multiple times. Remember in the beginning of Naruto they said that. So technically Naruto would have been older, but yeah, they kind of tossed that out the window and like, no, they're the same age. But yeah, Sasuke would essentially be like 3 years older now. Yo, I'm gonna stand on this. I want to stand on this one before we get up out of here. Konohamaru better have a glow up. They better not make him a clown. They better not Yamcha him, because it could go two different ways. They could either make him the coolest character right now, that he's like some brawlic Debo dude that, not Debo in the ways of like picking on people, but like, you know, just a brawlic guy that he broke out of the spell and he's, you know, radicalizing, fighting against Konoha, and he's like a warrior and all sorts of stuff. Or they could make him that, like, they're gonna put him even further, like he's Kawaki's the village idiot, so to speak. And if they make Konohamaru the village idiot, by golly, I'm gonna be disappointed. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, it was enough is enough with the Konohamaru making him look like a clown throughout Boruto. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is the same dude that took out a Pain. This is the same dude that did the Rasengan, you know what I'm saying, as a little kid. Very few have done the Rasengan. Please, please, please don't make dude be like the village idiot. Make him come back brawlic and make him come back like a beast, like we know he's supposed to be. Remember, he said it many, many a times that he was going to be Hokage too. You feel me? Gotta show a little love to the boy, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, they're mowing out there. I'm gonna get up out of here. Let me just read this one last one. The Blue Sniper. Is there a specific reason for mainly focusing on Twitch? I feel like streaming on YouTube would average a lot more viewers. I'm curious. It definitely would. But YouTube, it's hard to explain, but because of things with YouTube, essentially growth isn't an option on my main channel anymore. I've literally over the last year and some change tried each and every which way to make the subscriber growth go up, and I don't know if it's a shadow ban. I don't know what it is. Like, if I wanted to get lit in terms of getting viewership and whatnot, I know how to do it. But in terms of growing to hit that 1 million subscribers, as it stands right now, until something happens down the road, there's some sort of like block on, which is the best thing I could come up with of why else. Despite some videos getting crazy amounts of views. Like, I remember I had a video get like 200,000 views, right? Like 250,000 views. Crazy, all sorts of stuff. And the subscribers, I think I got like 2,000 subscribers, and my subscriber growth didn't really go up. And that's when I knew, okay, there's seriously something afoot. But that's okay, because if I did it before with the ForneverWorld channel, and I'm focusing on music, and you know, my future is very different anyway, I can do it again, and I'm going to do it bigger than I've ever done it. You know what I'm saying? But for now, we're doing it on Twitch, and it's okay. Yeah, I could probably have 200, 300, 400, 500 live viewers or whatnot, but I appreciate what I have over here, whether it be we, you know, sometimes average out 60, 70 people. That's good for me. We'll get there in due time. Everything will happen when it's supposed to happen, God willing. But yeah, people, I'm gonna get up out of here. Thank you so much for everybody that came through to talk some Boruto. The new design looking sick. And actually, you know what? Before I get up out of here, let's play one more time. Let's play day ones to celebrate that Boruto time skip incoming, baby. Let's go!
They just wanna get rid of us. Yes, this is for my day ones, gotta be clear. Still moving on, baby, but I wish she was here. Still moving on, baby, but I gotta get there. Still moving on, baby, I'ma never forget. Still moving on, baby, I'ma never regret. Still moving on, still moving on. This is for my day ones. This is for my day ones.
Yeah, miss y'all.